If you're new to Battlefield 6 and you don't know where to start, keep watching. First up, we'll take a look at the Loadouts tab. You have the choice of one of 4 classes in Battlefield 6: Assault, Engineer, Support, and Recon. You can swap your class on death during a game if you feel the need to switch it up, but when you're just starting out, I personally suggest picking a single class until you feel a bit more comfy with the game. At level 1, you'll be using all the stock choices for these classes, so I'll be talking about them in this context. The good news about that means there's no need to stress about your loadout choices right off the bat, as you'll only unlock extra gadgets, abilities, and weapons by playing the game. Assault is your classic run and gun class. They're proficient with assault rifles, have the best mobility out of any of the classes, and they capture objectives faster. You have extra grenades, reduced movement speed penalties when firing, and you have unrelenting reload for certain weapons. This makes them the ultimate frontline fighter, so only pick this if you're comfortable being right up in the fight. Engineer is the vehicle and equipment technician. They are the only class that can repair allied vehicles and equipment. You can also use your repair tool to damage your enemies if you want to be really cheeky. You have extra rockets, launcher proficiency, and you reduce the repair rate of enemy vehicles when you deal damage to them. The engineer is proficient with submachine guns, which I personally find a little bit easier to handle than the assault rifles. Support is probably the most self-explanatory class. You are the medic and you're equipped with the defib. This allows you to revive much faster, and yes, you can inflict damage on your enemies with the defib. It is ridiculously fun. You can drag down soldiers 20% faster and even give yourself passive health regen in the process. Besides just reviving, you also have a supply bag to help your nearby teammates with ammo, and your squad members can interact with you to gain health and ammo. Support is proficient with LMGs, which can be a lot to handle, but if you like to spray and pray, this could be the class for you. And lastly, we have Recon. This is your range specialist, primed to neutralize targets from a distance. The signature weapon is the sniper rifle with reduced weapon sway, quicker rechambering between shots, and a better breath control for steadier aim. Thanks to their aim spot, they can mark enemies for all team members by looking at them down sights. And if you want to lean into the spotting side of things, you can go even further with their gadget, the laser designator. This allows Recon to mark both vehicles and locations. And if you're good at clicking on heads, enemy soldiers that you take down with a headshot from a sniper rifle cannot be revived by their teammates. Hopefully now you have an idea of what class you want to play. Pick your favorite and head into your primary weapon. Let's take a look at the Engineer's SMG, the SGX. We're going to hit customize, and now we can change up the weapon to suit your style. But don't worry if you don't know exactly what that is yet. You can only equip up to a certain number of attachments based on the budget on the left-hand side of the screen. As you select attachments, you'll see the stats of the weapon alter on the bottom right of the screen. And don't worry, you'll unlock more attachments as you use the weapon in the game. Once you've decided on some attachments, head into the firing range from the main menu and give it a go. Repeat this process until you feel ready to dive headfirst into the game. My final piece of advice for Battlefield is go for the objectives. You may not be amazing at the mechanics or the gunplay right off the bat, but you can certainly still try to run around and capture objectives to help your team. It's also not a one-size-fits-all. There's a lot of different ways to approach the fight. So live your life and experiment with what feels right for your playstyle. As you get more comfortable with the gameplay, you'll start to see yourself climb up that leaderboard. See you on the battlefield.